Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Auburn Tigers against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I've always felt like it's very demoralizing early in the game. The 1st, 3rd down, the defense wants to get off the field, and you can convert as an offense just handing the football off. The defense starts looking around at each other like, oh boy, this could be a long day.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully. And they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Throw now on 1st down. Aggressive call on the opening play. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
This pass is caught. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Too much speed for the defense.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
He's running out of time here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over him.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks it. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run.
What the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To the air. It's Lindsey. The sure hands. It's Tracy. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And they'll down this punt near the 45. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the pressure's on. Now the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tracy. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this is a great job by this offense, and just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Taylor. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got a crease. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hack as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
And the Golden Gophers line it up with first and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground.
And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Open field ahead. He's breaking. Who's in the clear? The 30. Inside the 20. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hayes. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Golden Gophers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Now the Gophers will take their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. But there is a flag down. If it's on the defense, this could be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I continue to be impressed by this quarterback. This throw is a big-time throw because it's a tight window. It's man coverage against this wide receiver who's on the corner route. And the quarterback has to know he's got to throw the ball with perfect leverage away from the defender and give his wide receiver a solid.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. Might have to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. To throw. It's Brown. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive. They had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Bites off a defender. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. Breaking tackles and going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Looks like a design run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up, and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, and he throws it back. Coming after him. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going. Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Throws to the tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Minnesota. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll make the catch. It's a two-point try to cut the lead to 2 during the late stages. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Scanning the field. It's Brown. He shreds the tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the running back's got it again. Look out, he's breaking free. He's in the clear. At the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. You knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Breaks into the open. And he steps out at the 2, so close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive deficit. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. Now he's stopped after a gain of 3.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Hit just as he throws the ball, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.